Okay, Yogendra, I think, right?
Hi, Yogendra.
Hi, Yogendra. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome
Good.
to the session.
I'm great. I'm great. What about you?
I'm also doing great. Thanks for asking. Welcome to the session. So, are we connecting first time?
Yeah, we are connecting first time.
Okay, so could you please give me your introduction?
Yes, ma'am. I introduce myself. I'm Yogendra Kumar Yadav. I'm from Uttar Pradesh. I did BCA and my hobbies are reading books, talking with strangers, and exploring new things. That is my short introduction.
Okay, that's amazing. What do you do?
Nothing, just I'm at home. I'm preparing for MCA.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So, how long have you been learning English, like speaking English?
yeah it's been, I think, around 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm. 4 or 5 years. How did you get that motivation?
Yeah, actually, I was told during lockdown, my teachers told me that you should learn this language so
Mm-hmm.
that you have this you know nice degree and you will get better job.
Okay, okay. For your future, you learn.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So ma'am, actually, I have some things to discuss. you
Mm-hmm.
know let's divide this conversation into 3 or 4 parts.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you have not introduced yourself yet, so please introduce yourself. Yeah, let me inform you that what we will do in this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, in the I have introduced to you myself. So still you have to introduce yourself, and then in
Okay.
second part I will ask you, around 5 questions. Okay,
Okay, okay. Yeah, it
and
will
then
be great.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
then I will speak here 5 basic verbs, and you need to tell their past simple verb. And then we will do Hindi to English translation, 5 sentences, not more
Okay.
than that.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
I
Mm-hmm.
we
Yes.
will discuss 5 idioms, five
Okay.
idioms with the conversation.
Idioms, I have never shown my interest to learn idioms. I don't know why. I get confused so many times to learn about idioms. I don't know. These are very confusing,
Yeah,
right?
these are confusing, but if we keep them,
Yeah, but
using in our,
I learn phrases. I love to learn phrases, not idioms. But these are like similar.
yes,
Okay, so
right,
let me introduce myself, right?
yes,
As you know, my name is Mansi Gola. I hail from Delhi. If I talk about my profession, so by profession, I'm a teacher of English. It's been 14 years. I have started teaching in 2010. So yes, I have been teaching since that 2010. So yeah, I teach English only. Previously, I used to teach English in a school, and then after I joined a NGO where I worked 4 to 5 years, and then it's been more than 2 years. I have started teaching online also. So that's all about me.
yeah, that's great. So allow me, 5 questions.
Mm-hmm.
So my first questions, and you are a teacher. You are a teacher, so first recommend me that for me and also for beginners, that how to remove hesitations while speaking English.
While speaking English, yeah, that is very good question because there are so many learners, they have the same problem. Not only learners are having this problem, so many people are there, they have immense knowledge of the subject, immense knowledge of this English language also, still they are unable to speak this because of their hesitation, because of their confidence. So first, we need to ignore about people. We need to not, we need to start not thinking about people because we think about people's, we not think about ourselves. If we start thinking about ourselves, then we are not going to hesitate anymore, we are not going to feel underconfident while speaking. So start focusing on you rather than people. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So my second question. So what is your advice for beginners that where they should focus on, vocabulary, grammar, accent, confidence. So
First of
what
all, okay, first of all, they should start speaking. Speaking means they should start speaking small words like vocabulary, a daily used vocabulary like sit, walk, run, eat, complete, like these type of basic vocabulary they need to learn by speaking only. So they will do both the things together, like speaking and learning. They will start doing all the things together, and then after they should start thinking about small small sentences. In this way, they can start speaking also. So these things are really very important. First, they need to learn something like basic vocabulary, and then they should start speaking also.
Okay, so yeah, so I have one question for myself, for my personal, benefit. That is watching movie with subtitle is, good for learning and speak for beginners.
Foreigners movie,
Yeah, any movies in English.
Hindi movies in English.
You know,
Yeah,
English version.
yeah. I'm telling you, I'm asking you, Indian movies, Hollywood movies, or Bollywood movies? What you're
No, no.
talking about?
Suppose any
Hollywood
movie.
movies?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can. If you are interested to watch movies, then you can learn, but you should watch that like Indian version. Like you should not watch foreigner movies, Hollywood movies, because they will make you confused most so many times. So if you have interest to watch, then you can watch Indian movies in Hindi language, or sorry, in English language, by which you can learn, because their gesture, their everything will tell you what they want to know, what they want to tell you, and they what they want to say, because through their gestures, through their like emotion and feeling, you will get to know easily. And if you watch foreigners movies, then you will get confused so many times, and sometimes you will not get that properly, and sometimes you will lose your confidence also, like I'm not getting them. It's better to don't watch them. So try to watch Indian movie in English version.
Okay, so how to practice pronunciation? How to practice
Start
pronunciation?
listening.
You can
Start
enhance
listening.
pronunciation. Yeah.
So for pronunciation, you have to listen a lot. By listening only, you can correct this problem. Because if you listen smart speakers, then you'll get to know how they are pronouncing the word, how they are like calling the word, so by which you can improve your pronunciation problem.
Okay, that's great. So my last
Hmm.
question. My last question. So speak about your English journey.
My journey, like speaking journey or learning journey, which you want
Yeah,
to know.
speaking journey only.
Speaking journey, I have started speaking after completed 12th in 2010. I started speaking English willingly. I wanted to speak that language to show off only, you know. So I started speaking. But at that time, I would speak only 4 to 5 sentences, like how are you, I belong to that place, I'm doing this, don't do this, why are you doing this, like these type of sentences I used to speak. But I took admission in a NGO where I learned how to speak this language. So I started speaking, and I started teaching to my children, and like my student in English language. And then after I got married, and I again stopped speaking this language. And then after getting married, after 2 years of getting married, then I restarted my journey again. But I faced so many problems while speaking, because once you lose your confidence, once you stop doing everything, and when you restart your journey again, you feel so many like problem. You feel uncomfortable. So I also felt the same. But yeah, now I'm doing the
Yeah.
same, going on.
Okay, that's okay. So now, you have been to Josh Talks, which is a very big channel, and so what is your opinion? What is your experience about that? Josh Talks application.
Okay, at that time when I started my YouTube channel, so a very few YouTubers were there, those who were doing these type of things, like they were motivating others. So at that time, my channel's name was very unique, like Housewife English Corner. So I used to get so many comments in my comment section that, ma'am, your channel's name motivates us. You are motivation for all of us, because all we are here, and we are also women, and we also want to do something to make our image. So that's why they invited me on that platform. And on YouTube, I think within 1.5 month or 2 months, my channel got monetized. And on Facebook, within 1 month, my Facebook page got monetized. And at that time on Facebook, I used to get like 1 lakh or 2 lakh views in my previous videos. Still, I get sometimes. Yeah, so that's why they invited me.
Yeah, that's okay. So let's I have some basic verbs, only five, not more than that, and they are very basic. And please answer. Okay. So first, bear, bear. Maybe I am not pronouncing okay, and you can also
Yes,
correct me if I am pronouncing
means
wrong.
I can't bear this pain in my
Okay.
body. Mhm.
Yeah. Only you need to tell their past simple verb, second verb.
Okay. And whenever I did not know, like one trick I would like to tell you. If you don't know the second form of any verb, okay, if you don't know and you have to use that second form, you have to tell about your past. So in that situation, how do you tell your past if you don't know the second verb of that?
Yeah,
So
that's
you can use did, then you can use first form, like I did not bear that pain, you know. So you can use in this way only. And if you
okay.
listen, so many foreigners, they do this. They never use second form most of the time. They say like, I did go there, I did purchase this, I did do that, I did eat that. They'll not say like, I went there, I ate that, I bought that. No, they will not tell like this. They use did so many times. And instead of that, you can use would also.
Okay, okay. So recently I took a session with a girl, and she was around I think 7 or 6 years old, and she told me one thing's very important, and it was very funny that doing a twister. What
Okay.
is that? Can you tell me something about
Tongue
it?
twister, twin twister, no? Tongue twister. Tongue
That,
twister means, yeah. If I tell like, uh, these are like very, by which now you can correct your pronunciation problem. You know, like she self, she's like this type. I never do practice from this type of things, but yeah, if you do this, then you will like, yeah, correct your pronunciation problem.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's
You don't
okay.
know what is tongue twister?
Before taking that conversations, I had no idea about this, but I came to
Okay,
know that.
in Hindi we tell na like oot ucha, pooch uchi, kuch uchi utki pooch, like this na. In English also we do the same.
Yeah, so I practiced and I enjoyed it a lot. So okay,
Hmm.
ma'am, I also, I need your two opinions. You know, how, I need how to improve this language, and where do I need to work on? Actually, we had conversation around 14 minutes, and you have observed, you might have observed my, English